My American people, how you doing today? My name is Farah Rasheed. This is a meeting that has been well overdue with us and the people. For some time, I have pondered the issues that are puzzling our nation. My left-wing friends, mostly Democrats, mostly of the same race I am, and you probably can detect from my name that I do not have the basic American name. But as you see, I am a definite patriot of America. My father was a war hero in Vietnam. My mother has served the country adequately and efficiently, and I have all family members that love America. I am a patriot of America. I'm not here to play with you. I'm here to tell you the truth. I'm not here to tell you belief. I'm not here to espouse my views. I am here to tell the American people the truth. Republican or Democrat. I think I have moved more to the center in my later years. Truth versus belief. There is going to be a great announcement very soon. When the announcement is given you, you will have the issues to decide in year 2012. There is a great waste devastating our nation that never was talked about for the 13 days of the lockdown and the budget crisis. I'm not here to give you all that now. I'm just here to give you a taste of what is to come. This is an old Oklahoma boy, a Okie, in a state that is not suffering badly from the recession, in a state that people look down on a lot of times, but God is shining on America, and America's best days are still yet to come. But there is some serious issues of waste that must be addressed. And they will be addressed soon. And those that decide to go against government of democracy, I feel so saddened for you. I wanted to read you something that I wrote some time ago, my friends in America. Please be patient with me. It is called Something to Think About. A father and his small son were out walking one afternoon when the youngster asked how the electricity went through the wires stretched between the poles. "Don't know," said the father. "Never knew much about electricity." A few blocks further on, the boy asked what caused lightning and thunder. "To tell you the truth," said the father, "I never exactly understood that myself." The boy continued to ask questions throughout the walk, none of which the father could explain. Finally, as they were walking and nearing home, the boy asked, "Pop, I hope you don't mind me asking so many questions." "Of course not," replied the father. "How else are you going to learn?" Sooner or later, the boy would stop asking his father questions, and that would be most unfortunate. Curiosity and the desire to learn should be encouraged and nurtured. Parents who want their children to do well in school, but don't represent or present learning, are deluding themselves. Not many children will be motivated to do it on their own. They may become child ruin for life. The same is true of organizations. Officials and religious leaders must set the examples for them under them. If they have stopped learning and growing, they will be hard put to inspire their subordinates, or many times their members, to do so, no matter how much they pretend to espouse it and motivate it or encourage it. We should applaud the leaders in the world who work daily with young people, those who have the degrees to bring fresh life and flesh to dry bones and breathe the breath of life back into these people. But there is a terrible disease called the OG complex, religious set tripping, SECT, just as bad as SET. And the organized order haters and haters have affected so many of the leaders in our nation. Because of the misunderstanding of universal truths and their impotent knowledge of how to resurrect the dead masses, they keep up sharp criticisms of each other and negative campaigns against those who have been blessed with such skills in order to keep those that they manipulate, lead, and pimp and advise in their cliques and in their boxes. I will give you a devastating example in the near future. As I told you, I was going to make a great announcement to our nation. When I tell you the story of myself and my encounter with one young woman, you will see where to cut our budget. You will see where to save us our money. You will see how to bring America back to the road. I'm riding in the neutral corner right now with anybody that is ready to cut the budget and put the people in the proper places to get employment and get our nation back to where it's supposed to be, because we are divinely guided and this is the mission for America. I'm sorry if some of my liberal friends are upset with me. But they might be when I come out and espouse what I'm about to announce in some days on this tour. Let me continue. Because they have a lack of understanding, they will be overt and covert opponents of growth teachers and the leaders within self-teachings. Young people, it is especially a tremendous difficulty to know what approved and non-approved club, organization, religious body, recreational bodies, political bodies are ordered to join and stick with. What is said next is of tremendous importance and of great significance in aiding one's thought process to the clear vision and the signs of this great time as we turn the corner. Recognizing some of the symptoms of the disease are as follows: the constant slandering, foul and frivolous ghetto debates, political grandstanding, childlike mockery, backbiting and frivolous gossip, malign statements, false gossip, belittling, vilifying, childlike mockery, defaming, false accusations of and against other leaders, groups, religious bodies, political groups, and sects, to cover their own limited knowledge and their lack of true leadership skills. This is something to really think about. When you're out socializing, when you're out joining, when you're out praying, when you're out mingling with some of those self-sick, deaf, dumb, blind people, and the disease arises in them. If we look at the word disease, we find a code to examine. Dis-ease. Surely the people with the above sickness are at a terrible disease with themselves. They are terribly dis-ease with themselves and their ability to lead and guide. Remember the movie Planet of the Apes? I remember the original version with Charleston Heston. Yes, I do. Think about it. I coined a new phrase. Something that is troubling me and is choking our nation. Those practicing monkeythology. See, we have to stop monkeythology because the war is between monkeythology and supreme wisdom. Monkeythology versus supreme wisdom. The supremest nation that has ever existed on earth is America. But monkeythology is destroying America.